Hi, Aries. Welcome to your horoscope psychic tarot reading for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2019. If you would like your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading from me or an astrology birth chart reading from me, because I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader, then contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I appreciate you guys listening and watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I go live, or so that you don't miss a live whenever I go live. And thank you for your support. Remember, if you want your own personal reading, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. So let's get right into it. Let's see what's in store for Aries for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2019. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, Saturn, 1st through 12th house, North Node, South Node. Basically, if you have Aries in your chart, this is for you. What's in store for Aries for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2018. Thank you for everyone joining the live stream. Hey, Nick, how are you? How are you doing today? Hi, Solon. Hi, Tyler. I'm here for it, Lamarr. Aries, Sun, Cancer, Moon. Yes, Tyler. What's in store for Aries for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2019? Aries female here. Yes. Nick, great, Lamarr. You? I'm doing good. I'm actually doing really well. I can't complain. I had a lot of fun during yesterday's live stream, the makeup tutorial. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. It's called Makeup Tutorial. Are you a top or bottom based on your zodiac? What's in store for my Aries for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2019? I get the Page of Swords here in the past position. So some of the Aries out there been a little bit reckless with your mouths, a little bit reckless with your speech and your communication. There's something about communication in the past, and maybe specifically communication in terms of someone. It feels like a sibling, could be a family member, someone you regard as a sibling. And there's just something about being very straightforward, being very curt, maybe a little bit rude with communication, not just with this person, but also just in the past in general, like, you know, almost borderline insensitive. But there's something about your learning, Aries. You are learning to control, if not your mouth, your anger, your temperament. All right. There's something about Aries where when you guys get frustrated, you get flustered. You know, it's almost like you kind of lose control in some way. And this can kind of resonate differently for some of you. I feel like for some of you, maybe you do get angry. You know, for some of you, maybe you do go off or say something not so nice, or maybe you break stuff, or maybe some of you go to the gym, but there's something like where it's like there's a kind of not a healthy balance. I get the Five of Pentacles. All right, so this can deal, you know, this can stem from a lack of support for some of you. I typically get the Five of Pentacles as a lack of support or like a cry for help in some way. I have 0 tact. Nick, you're an Aries? Word, you was going to go in on this and I wasn't invited. Here, I get the Ace of Pentacles. So you guys could also be, you know, opening up to new opportunities at this time, Aries, especially in terms of your money, finances, how you make your money, career opportunities. Some of you may just be kind of wanting to manifest new things in these areas of your life, you know, career, money. But I get the Judgment card. So there's something about Aries and having to clean up their act a bit, actually. All right. Like it's like something you're wanting to get or you wanting to achieve, whether it's even like a relationship, you know, it's like there's something about Aries where you guys have to clean up your act a bit, and you guys are definitely in the process of cleaning up your act these next few months, especially January and February. I feel like whatever you need to clean up in terms of your act, Aries, it's going to come to light in January or February of 2019. And the purpose of, you know, these things coming to light for you guys is to, you know, do some soul searching, do some adjusting, do some clearing out of certain behaviors, certain thoughts, certain ways of being, communicating, dealing with people that just is not working anymore and will no longer work for you moving forward. Especially if you're trying to manifest something new. This can also be like a marriage. This can also be a new home or something like that. Yes, because I'm an asshole right now, but I know it in work in progress, my attitude. And so, yes, and Tyler. And I get the death card. So there's something about evolution, transformation going on with Aries, especially in January and February for you guys. A lot of transformation, evolution, you know, cutting dead weight, letting go of what's no longer serving you guys. So I'm loving this energy. I get the Hierophant as well. So there's also someone who has their eye on you. I feel like for some of you, this person is actually kind of rooting for you. This person wants you to do well, but then I feel like for some of you, it's like you guys have a certain hater or a certain friend that is a little bit shady, a little bit seedy. It's like they give backhanded compliments or something like that. It's just like you guys are, you know, not only going through a transformation in terms of yourselves, but a transformation in terms of the life you guys live, the people you guys associate with. You know, and it's interesting because the World card is also kind of transformation, coming full circle, evolution, soul growth. Can also be travel. Some of you could be traveling, you know, sometime in between January or April of 2018. Seeing March, so maybe some of you are traveling, you know, from March or something like that. But be careful. I'm sensing drama, anger issues with family specifically, specifically over money, mismanagement of money, something along those lines. Just feeling a little bit of fishy behavior with Aries and family at this time in January and February and March of 2019. So some of you could be actually separating yourself from family members, or once again, something coming to light about family, something coming to light that is going to cause you guys to take a deeper look at someone in your life or at a situation in your life, and you may have to cut someone off. I'm seeing Aries like cutting off someone that it feels like dead weight. Once again, it feels like some type of responsibility, added responsibility. Aries are definitely looking at their responsibilities at this time, and you're delegating things. It's like, well, this is not my responsibility, so I'm giving this back to you. You know, I'm only taking 50% of responsibility for this, so you take that 50%. Like, that's what I'm kind of feeling for you guys. It's just like you've been kind of dealing with so much responsibility, so much pressures, you know, coming from many different directions, that you're kind of taking back control over your life. It feels like Aries, a lot of Aries have felt buried under stress, you know, responsibilities, relationships that you guys haven't been living, or you guys feel like you haven't been living. So there's something about big transformation for you guys around January and February, and then it feels like March and April is just kind of like a purging season, almost literally like spring cleaning for you guys. Spot on, all truth. Yes. So let's look at what's going on with my Aries in love, my single and coupled Aries. I feel better when I'm nice, because when something gets to me, I literally feel the fire start in my heart and brain. It's such a bizarre feeling. And being Cancer Moon, oh, baby, you better get out of my way. Yeah. Yeah, I can sense that, you know. I feel like even like certain Aries celebrities or Aries YouTubers, you're going to notice that they're going to they may have a flare-up during this time period, but after the flare-up, it's like you notice they're a bit more calmer, you know. Like Aries is just going to be much more calmer around March and April. So I'm loving that for you guys. So let's see what's in store for Aries for the months of January, February, March, and April, single and coupled in love. What's going on with love for my single and coupled Aries for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2019? What's in store in love for my single and coupled Aries for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2018? Make sure, you know, subscribe to my channel. And if you want your own personal reading, contact me on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. What's in store for Aries for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2019? Single and coupled. I get the Knight of Cups here in the past position. Interesting. Two of Wands, so working together. Some of you, I feel like a lot of coupled Aries are working together with their partners for like a common goal. It feels like saving up for something. So some coupled Aries out there are like saving up to like get your own place with your partner, or it's like you're saving up for some big trip with you and your partner. It's like you and your partner are doing something special. You're working together for like a common goal, I feel like, during this time period. For my single Aries out there, Queen of Wands here in the future position. So I feel like for my single Aries, there's something about digging through, wading through your options. You guys are wading through your options because it feels like coming into 2019, my single Aries had certain options that they were dealing with, you know, in 2018, but I feel like just are not going to work for you moving forward in 2019. Specifically because I'm getting the energy of like maybe you were dealing with people in the past that just wanted a fun time, a hookup, something like that. But it's like you're moving into 2019, some of you, and it's like I kind of actually want more, you know. So once again, getting rid of dead weight, you know, letting go of what's no longer serving you, in order to open up to new opportunities in love and dating. Now, once again, for my coupled Aries, I feel like you and your partner are saving up for something together, or you're working together. You will be working together for some reason. Even if like your partner, you know, has a situation where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, I have to save up for this, you know, just had this happen. It's like you kind of rise up to the occasion and you're like, oh, you know, I'll help you, you know, I'll help save, you know, with you or something like that. I just see you and your partner working together. It's actually going to make your relationship stronger. For my single Aries out there, I feel like once again a new path is opening up for you guys in terms of dating, in terms of dating partners. A lot of energy around my coupled Aries. Something about coupled Aries and the people you're around, your friends, your outside friends. There's something about outside influences in relationships that are once again being brought to the surface with my coupled Aries. With my single Aries, kind of the same. It's like maybe you guys are realizing the reason why you're single is because of the people you hang around. It's like maybe the people you hang around have a certain mindset that keep them single. And it's like, you know, you hang out with 5 single people, you become the 6th one. It's like that kind of energy. You hang out with, you know, 3 divorced people, you become the 4th one, right? It's like that kind of energy where once again, you guys are realizing certain things about the people around you, the couples around you, influences around you that, you know, you're just wanting to let go of. You guys are wanting to let go of, you know, certain things that are holding you back in love and dating. And I feel like some of you are kind of actually in your single mode, you know, kind of on your becoming independent, you know, becoming more self-reliant, focusing on me grind. Specifically towards March or April, like I'm just seeing some of my single Aries getting fed up with love or something like that, and kind of focusing on themselves. I would say do that, go for it. It's probably for the best. Now for my coupled Aries, one partner I feel like is trying to elevate or level up. So you know, there's something about, you know, this kind of ruffling the feathers of the relationship. One partner is going to want to level up, whether it's you or the other partner. I would say be supportive of that partner if it's not you, you know. And if you can't be supportive, you know, if you find yourself becoming jealous or, you know, frustrated, look at why you may be feeling that way. It's definitely a time of looking at the deeper meaning, the deeper issues of things in relationships for my single and coupled Aries. All right. Now, I know that was very long-winded, very in-depth, so I hope that made sense to someone out there. Now, Aries, let's look at love. I mean money, not love. I'm sorry. Let's look at money. Although money and love are intertwined, Venus, maybe some of you are Venus and Aries out there. Completely been buried under stress and relationship problems and not even in a relationship with the man. I don't want him back. But that Gemini Scorpio don't seem like he'll ever learn. Yeah. Yes, Tyler. I hear you. Rasheen says I'm making a bunch of changes and working on leveling up, letting go of dead weight, no time for needy or dead weight. Exactly, Rasheen. That's what I'm feeling for Aries. Y'all are trying to level up, a lot of you. And for some of you, you're dealing with someone who's trying to level up, and they're trying to spiritually show you, like, Spirit's trying to show you, like, hey, you need to level up too. You know? There's definitely a time where Spirit is, like, trying to give you signs and signals. So pay attention, Aries. So what's going on with Aries and their money for the months of January, February, March, April of 2019? What's going on with Aries and money for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2018? What's going on with Aries and money for the months of January, February, March, and April of 2019? I get the Two of Ghosts here in the past. Two of Swords, aka. Interesting. I get the Nine of Cups here in the present position. So there's worries about money, fears over money, debt, bills, something along those lines. Queen of Wands. Some of you may be kind of giving into addictions, giving into, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Coping mechanisms that aren't healthy in terms of your money. For example, some of you may have debts you owe or money issues, and it's like, instead of focusing on a solution or trying to find a solution, you kind of would rather drink or, you know, go out and cruise and have sex, you know, something like that. Like, it's like some of you are just not living up to certain responsibilities, you know. But I feel like it's out of stress. Hey, Christine. Hey, Loving It. I get the Chariot, though, so there's something about movement. I feel like for some of Aries out there, moving would benefit you. It would help you actually save money, ironically. Definitely something about transformation and evolution with money, evolving, your money evolving and growing, going through some sort of evolution at this time, especially around January, February. I get the Four of Wands. High Priestess. So there's something about where some of you can be your own worst enemies with money. Some of you can be your own worst enemies with money. All right. There's something about your own worst enemy, being your own worst enemy with money, whether it's your thoughts about money, your thoughts about earning money, your potential to earn money. Some of you need to work on becoming more of a positive manifester with money at this time. And I feel like these are things, once again, that are going to be brought to light. Like, I feel like this is what I'm getting. Some of you are in a job where it's like, for example, this is just an example, where it's like you're utilizing a certain skill, but it's not the skill that you were hired for. And what you don't realize is that actually you would fit better at a different job where you could actually utilize this skill and be appreciated for it. So for example, it's like you're at a certain job and you're very bossy. You know, you're a leader in the company or you're a leader in your field, but it's like you can almost at times be a bit abrasive, and it's just like you're not a good fit for this role. Whereas if you looked for a different role utilizing that specific skill, you would have a better option of, you would have to have a better chance of manifesting more money, having more fulfillment with your money, with your job or your career. Is this making sense to anyone out there? It's almost like you're misplaced. Some of you are misplaced, feeling misplaced in the job sector. Once again, this is something that's being brought to the surface for you to look at. Looking at the deeper issues at this time, my Aries, all right? Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Vesta, Chiron, Juno. If you have Aries in your chart, please hear me out. Look at the deeper issues. Look at the deeper issues. Some of you are not facing certain truths when it comes to money. Some of you are blaming other people, you know, for your money, you know, woes, where it's just, you have to look deeper, you know. You have to look deeper, look at what's not working when it comes to money, and make changes. You know, for some of you, I'm getting like some of you are going to want to move, transfer, something like that. But there's just something about Aries and having to do what is best for you in order to be in a place of manifesting more money. So if you have to move where there are better job opportunities, look into moving. If you have to look into getting a different job where you can utilize, your certain skill that you're good at, look into getting a new job. But there's something about, Aries and needing to face the hard, cold truths, the hard, cold facts, and do something about it. All right. All right, Aries, definitely misplaced. Cap cross watching for Aries daughter. Yeah, Sam, I guess most of the zodiacs are experiencing this. Yeah, definitely. All of us are going through changes. So, but positivity, positive changes nonetheless. Thank you guys for doing this reading with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed the messages. All right, Aries. And if you want your own personal reading from me, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or just type in Lamarr Townsend Tarot on Google and I'll pop up. All right. Follow me on my social media pages, Instagram at Lamarr Townsend, and on Facebook. All right. Thank you guys. Namaste, love, and light. You guys have a great few months. And make sure you subscribe.